For once, timing's actually been on my side 2 days in a row. Normally I'm the guy that'll make a video, goes away, and as soon as I publish that video, something comes out that wrecks the plan of that video, whether changing course or adding information so that it wasn't as complete as it could have been. But surprisingly today we actually got lucky again, this time adding to a discussion we had scheduled for today as is. Modern Warfare 2 isn't done dropping additional items for us ahead of the multiplayer reveal even, let alone the Modern Warfare 2 launch. But today, we learned a little bit more about what may be coming next for those that are interested in additional goodies that have already pre-ordered the game ahead of the game's launch. Today we're breaking it all down so that you can be in the know for everything Modern Warfare 2. But as we go along, drop your thoughts below. Are you looking forward to anything in particular? Are you hoping to see something added as a bonus that hasn't quite been announced yet? Whatever the case, drop your thoughts below. But if you enjoyed the video, you find it at all insightful, do me a favor and drop a like on it. And if you're new to the channel, do be sure to hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with all things Modern Warfare 2, and with this week, the launch of Season 4 Reloaded, and all the coming changes for Vanguard as well as Warzone. And finally, check out my friends over at G Fuel. They're currently running their Christmas in July sale, where it's a buy one, get one deal for participating tubs, which is one of the best deals of the year. So check them out, linked in the description below if you're at all interested. But for now, let's take a look at Modern Warfare 2's odd bonuses that seem to be coming here rather shortly. So first thing, Modern Warfare 2 already has a handful of bonuses for pre-ordering, right? For various editions of the game, from standard to the cross-gen and as well the vault editions, you have immediate access to a few things. Firstly, at its base, for everybody that pre-orders, you end up having early access to the open beta coming later this year. Right now, that's rumored to be sometime in September, though nothing is confirmed. You also recently had seen in the Vault Edition, the Final Judgment bundle added for Warzone and Vanguard as a free bonus if you wanted that, though if you don't want to pre-order the game and you're interested in that bundle, it is a standalone bundle as well. Then, additionally, in the Vault Edition, you have the Ghost Legacy Pack, which comes along with 10 weapon blueprints for the Modern Warfare M4, as well as the 12 Ghost Operator skins from Modern Warfare 2019 as well. But realistically, that's not a whole ton, especially for the standalone versions of the game, for those that only want to pay the base price, and that's totally fine. So is there anything more coming? Call of Duty has been mentioning that there are more on the way now for a while, and what was recently mentioned and recently revealed doesn't look to be the last one either, which is pretty cool. With last Wednesday or Thursday's preview of tomorrow's mid-season update for Warzone and Vanguard, they of course showcased a lot of what's upcoming. Gameplay changes, new features, new events, all kinds of stuff like that. But while they were detailing that, at the very tail end of that reveal blog, they detailed a little sneak peek at what is to come, stating that the aforementioned Final Judgment bundle is one of the just several instant pre-order rewards for Modern Warfare 2 before its official launch on October 28th. And intel suggests a familiar foe may be crossing over into Vanguard as part of another bonus bundle coming soon. Now, with no context, that could be a number of characters, right? I mean, we have seen so many bad guys across the Call of Duty universes, from COD 1 all the way up to where we are now in Vanguard and where we will be going with Modern Warfare 2. So there's no shortage of who it could be, but when you think about the upcoming game and the Modern Warfare universe, well, a lot of people started to speculate, narrowing it down to maybe General Shepard, Vladimir Makarov, and a few others, but will we be getting either of those or any of the other rumored characters? Surprisingly, we may actually have a look as to who that foe, or rather foes, are as of today. But first, I gotta clarify my stances on pre-ordering, just because I know some people will take this the wrong way as signaling, hey, go buy the game, when in reality, I'd advise against that, especially before any gameplay is shown off and you have any hands-on experience of your own. I have not in years and will not for years to come pre-order a game, especially when there's public playtests of said game. Any pre-order bonuses you find interesting or that will have you on the fence, they'll be there after the beta and before the game's launch. With how many code giveaways happen for the beta, how many friend codes go out with redemptions of beta codes, and of course with the fact that the betas go open beta for days at a time to cap things off, you will have plenty of time to play the game, to get your own personal feedback and if you like a game or dislike a game here before you're required to decide if you want to buy it or not. We're not back in 2013 anymore where you see gameplay, sure, but you don't know how the game feels or if you'll like it up until you spend that $60 barrier of entry. You can get access for free, or at the very most get like a $5 pre-order down payment at a local shop for a code and then cancel that pre-order if you don't want it. But either way, it's kind of just a circular way of saying we're talking about these bonuses for the sake of information, not as a sales pitch. Please keep that in mind. But back to where we were, we mentioned solid timing on this discussion, right? Because, well, today you can download the Vanguard update for Season 4 Reloaded. These updates go out a day before the content actually goes live to prepare players for the coming seasonal update, while not requiring them, if they play both Vanguard or whatever mainline title it is that year, as well as Warzone, that they don't have to download two major game updates at one time. But with Vanguard's game update, Content simply time gated for release? Well, you probably know that means that there are new game files in that base version of the game that data miners can sift through, and that's exactly what Reality UK has done. In the game files, he found reference for 4 prior foes in the Call of Duty universes. Some of them are kind of surprising. They include Raul Menendez, Gabriel Rourke, Khaled Al-Assad, and Seraph. So yeah, if you're a little confused, kind of same. The one that does make sense to me is Khaled Al-Assad. I mean, in Modern Warfare 2019's rebooted universe, he took over Al-Qatala in that Spec Ops and Warzone wing of Modern Warfare storyline, though he was kind of a secondary player behind Viktor Zakayev. There were intel files that mentioned that he went back to Urzikstan with his men, but that was kind of about it. He was there, but also not a key player in the storyline, really. He wasn't the main foe that 141 was really tracking down. Rourke, well, I mean, I don't get that one at all, even if you're just considering him being another Infinity Ward character, because he's not canon in the newly established combined universes consisting of the existing Black Ops universe, the rebooted Modern Warfare 2019 universe folded in there, and now the Vanguard universe set before the events of Black Ops. Menendez, I guess, could check out. He is kind of canon at that point, but he also isn't any sort of focal point of recent events. Maybe he gets referenced in Modern Warfare 2 since the game takes place in 2022 and Black Ops 2 takes place in 2025, assuming there's no retconning that happens in the future, kind of referencing maybe his rise to power like Imran Zakayev in Cold War's campaign, but I mean still, that kind of seems odd and unlikely. And Seraph, well, if it's Seraph from Black Ops 3 and 4, why would an operator from the 2040s of Black Ops 4 and 2065 simulation of Black Ops 3 be an operator in the Vanguard Warzone era, and even at the latest points where Fortune's Keep and Rebirth Island take place in the 80s now, why would they be there? It just is really kind of all confusing. I guess it doesn't have to make sense canonically, but I keep trying to make the puzzle pieces fit. But anyways, how it'll likely work is what I'm imagining like the last couple of years have worked out. We had Price in Black Ops 4 as a Blackout operator, we had Woods as a Warzone operator for Black Ops Cold War, and we had Arthur Kingsley recently this past year in Warzone for Vanguard. Now we're just more than likely going to be seeing these guys, either one of them or maybe even all 4, introduced as Warzone operators as well. Now, overall thoughts, is this some groundbreaking new introduction here for pre-ordering Modern Warfare 2? Honestly, no. I'm impartial to it all. I know some people will find this interesting, some maybe not so much. If you've been around the channel here long enough or caught up on the right videos, you know that I really don't care too much for cosmetics in the way of operators especially, because the most you can see in-game if you end up getting an operator is your hands and legs if you look down. Camos, blueprints, and things actually fully in your field of view every minute of your gameplay experience, that's what I'm gravitated towards mostly when it comes to cosmetics. So will this sway me one way or the other to pre-order the game? I mean, even if we disregard my whole rule set of don't pre-order any game until I play it, no, I mean, I get that some people are into different things, so if that's for you, it's absolutely cool to see that you have some added incentives here now to it, but I don't really personally care. What's next? I don't know. I'd hope to see something that can top an operator. Camos or blueprints would be something I'm cool with, but maybe even something bigger in scale. As to what that would be, your guess is as good as mine. But if they really want to bolster the sales of Modern Warfare 2 and make pre-orders actually worthwhile, well, you're going to have to top something a little bit more than this. But that was something that looks to be added here in the maybe even as of tomorrow Warzone update or near future at the most. But that said, I wanted to fill you guys in and keep you up to date with everything you need to know. So let me know your thoughts down below. What are you guys hoping to see here in regards to further pre-order bonuses for Modern Warfare 2, if anything at all? Is there anything that stood out to you so far? Whatever the case, drop your thoughts below. But if you enjoyed the video, you found it at all insightful, do me a favor and drop a like on the video. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a single thing regarding all things Modern Warfare 2, Warzone Season 4 Reloaded, and anything COD related. We'll keep you up to date with all of it. So if you'd like to join the community, I'd love to have you. But that said, thanks so much for watching. Mine has been Espresso. I'll see you guys later. Take care and peace.